Hearty pranam to everyone. In meditation class or any spiritual, so-called spiritual course, we talk about the harmony with the nature or to become rhythmic with the nature. Sometimes we talk about it. So very important thing is there to know that we already are rhythmic or with harmony with the nature. That is a separate issue that we don't know it. That's why we have to face misery. If we know it or realize it consciously, then there will not have misery further. This is the fundamental point here. Now naturally the question arises, how is it possible to experience that we are harmonic with the nature? Yes, very important question is this. Now we have to find out the very root for what we don't experience this truth, or we are not, we are apart with this reality. Yes, the very important thing is that the very bar is nothing but limited consciousness, or the very center of consciousness. And that very center is nothing but ego. Then another question may arise here. How is it possible to live on without ego? Individual can't live without the very sense of ego. Without it, no one can work. It's not possible any activities without the very standpoint of limited consciousness or the very center of ego. Without being experienced, how is it possible to behave to the surroundings, to respond to the surroundings? It's not possible. All these are doubts which may arise in the very relation of this topic. So, very interesting and pointful question is this here. It's possible through the very experience of samadhi. In Patanjali Yoga Darshan, we get 8 steps: Yam, Niyam, Asana, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. Samadhi is the 8th step. Through these, individual can meet the universal. In other words, the very ego sense or the very limited consciousness or the very boundary of the limitation melts in this very state of samadhi. If one follows Guru's instruction positively, heartily, with inner respect, then it happens. So, if there is an inner interest or the basic need inside of any individual to experience this truth, then it's possible to be experienced. And just after having this experience, all the doubts, conflicts, simply disappear. And that's nothing but the very state of spontaneous peace. So there is no way without bowing down to the lotus feet of the enlightened Guru. Thank you to everyone